Start by going to this location in Melve. You need to talk to Dudley and purchase the Fulminous Shield from him. If this item is not in his shop, then you'll need to slay a certain foe here in Melve first. Check back in Melve once you've completed the monster calling quest. You will now need to head to Eini's house. You can get here by following the road from Melve until you reach Eini's house. Pause the video at this point if you need to use the map as a reference. You need to talk to Trysha, but only when her family has left the house. This happens in the morning, but if her family members are still in the house, throw them both outside and run inside really quickly to talk to her in privacy. You will now be given the Spellbound quest. From Eini's home, you now want to head to the waterfall cave in the location shown here on the map. Pause the video if you need to use this map as a reference. At some point while exploring the cave, you will run into a chimera. I recommend that you defeat the chimera and claim its items. Once the chimera is defeated, keep exploring the cave until you come to this area. In this area is the chest containing the next grimoires, Howling Blizzard and Nation's Death Knell. A spirit will be summoned from the chest once you open it, so defeat this enemy and then make your way to Vernworth. Once in Vernworth, you will need to head down to where you completed the Heal of History quest and talk to the NPC that you freed from the Caged Magistrate quest, so make sure you've done those quests first. He will then give you a quest to retrieve his lost glasses before you can get the Towering Earth Grimoire from him. In Checkpoint Rest Town, make sure you dress for the occasion and head to the mansion where you will be greeted by this NPC. Once you head inside and talk to him, he will give you the quest, the Sorcerer's Appraisal. Now head upstairs and you'll see some books up here. One of the books is the Let There Be Light Grimoire. Make sure he doesn't notice you taking it. Now head over to Ibrahim and forge all of the grimoires mentioned in this video. You should rest at the nearby bench to pass the time and then collect the forged grimoires. Give all of the forged grimoires to Myrddin. Once you've given him the forged grimoires, you'll receive the Maelstrom Sorcerer scroll. Use the scroll from your inventory to learn the spell. Now you will need to give the real grimoires to Trysha. Once you give her the books, you will need to wait, so rest at the nearby campsite until morning and then run down to talk to her, and you should see a new scene playing where she's out of control. Let her get exhausted from spamming Meteoron and then grab her to tackle her on the ground. You will need to rest again. After you finish resting, talk to her again to receive Meteoron. Use the scroll from your inventory to learn it. As a bonus to the video, if you build your affinity by giving Eini or Eini gifts after the quest, you will receive a new mage spell called Celestial Paean.